The Border Bedazzlers idea came to fruition after Gretchen Bear and I collaborated. I was asked by Seth Pauley, who was the minister of the Episcopal Church back in 2010, to guide some kids on a project to do a mural on the wall for and in behalf of the No Mas Muertos organization.
To unite the United States con Mexico. A sus amigos. ¿Y cómo? A sus amigos. A ellos. A quebra.
And after that project kind of hit the Facebook publicity stint, Gretchen saw that it was possible, and she had had this idea in her mind to do an extended mural just along the wall. And so she approached me about the idea of Border Bedazzlers, and that was her term that she coined. And we thought, yeah, let's do it. Let's collaborate our efforts. And so she and I, with that declaration that we are now the Border Bedazzler Committee, went ahead and started organizing visits across the borderline, and we would bring any and all Bisbee artists that wanted to participate with us and join in with the local kids and some adults, and we provided the paints, and it was basically just a wonderful community project to get people just feeling like we were united as with our sister city, Naco, that we wanted to show the Mexican people that we were part of their, that we wanted to be part of their community, that we wanted to develop a friendship and be ambassadors for America, for Bisbee. A lot of very poignant messages were put up on that wall too, mostly generated by the Naco kids and a lot of visiting organizations that were studying border issues. So it became an expression of art and poetry and community, and it was just meant to turn this sinister object of division into a unifying community event.
Well, they blew the horns, and the walls came down. They'd all been won, and the walls came down. They stood there laughing. They're not laughing anymore. The walls came down.
What are you doing?
We're just moving equipment to help the CPB.
Okay.
That's all we're doing.
Are you going to install razor wire today?
We don't have anything to do with that, ma'am. I couldn't tell you what any of them are doing. All we do is move equipment. That's our only job.
Okay.
So.
At the request of CBP?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
They put out the request, ask us to go to a certain location to drop off equipment. That's all we do.
So you're just dropping this off today, or are you leaving it?
We're actually picking it up and we're taking it with us. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you know if they're finished out here?
I could not tell you. Honestly, like I said, we don't know anything about that. We have one very specific job. That's all we do.
So you just get an order and you just do follow it?
As far as moving equipment, I mean, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. You're out of Fort Huachuca?
No, we're actually out of Fort Bliss.
Fort Bliss?
Yes, ma'am.
Long way from home?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, have a good day.
You too.
Sanctuary fades, congregation splits, nightly military raids, the congregation splits.
The most horrible thing that's happened here recently is the razor wire. The razor wire is horrible.
There is no frickin' emergency on the border. It is portrayed. There is no goddamn emergency. And much of the country sees Fox News and gets their perception filtered through distorted viewpoints of this great emergency. And I asked one of the people who come down here from the Department of Defense to support the Army, I said, where is this emergency you're talking about? Can you show me where the emergency was? And there is no emergency.
Well, just
and
the
this is the
emergency
other
of
thing
death
that we
and
need to
disappearance.
educate people about. Life is normal on the border.
Discussion and possible approval of Resolution R-1903, denouncing the use of concertina wire as an unauthorized border crossing deterrent by the federal government along the U.S.-Mexican border. I was contacted by some citizens. I followed the situation in Nogales, and in Tucson, supporting Nogales. And I discussed this with actually a couple people and mayors in Sonora. And I felt it was necessary to, although we weren't technically a border city, for us to show support by providing a resolution.
Playing on fears.
What you doing? What you doing? What are you doing?
Welding?
Welding. Gonna get ready and put up some razor wire.
What is it?
You putting up some razor wire today?
No razor wire.
No razor wire. What's the rebar for?
It's on. Got it.
What's the rebar for? What are you doing? What are you doing, sir? You putting up razor wire? Are you putting up razor wire? I said, what are you doing?
Oh, it's my job.
Just your job? You're putting up razor wire. Okay. I'm sorry, that's your job. What are you guys doing?
Putting up some wire.
Putting up some wire?
Yep.
How far out are you gonna go?
I can't tell you that, ma'am.
All right. And can you tell me who sent you?
We're just here to help the CBP out.
So that's Customs Border Patrol asked you to come?
Oh, they didn't ask us, we were told.
You were told. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry that you have to do this.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Well, it is for us who live here. It's really bad.
I'm sorry you feel that way, ma'am.